Sharon Olds can't be with us, so she's going to be on video. We hope, yes, but not live. In the first poem in the book, Sharon Olds asks, how much difference is there anymore between me and a cadaver? And the answer is, of course, plenty. Sharon Olds has been writing for many, many years, and she's a great poet of the body and of the aging body and of the sensual body and of the sensual body as it ages. And somehow she writes from within. She writes from the body. There are quite a few poems in the centre of her new book, Balladz, that are from Emily Dickinson's house, mirroring the way that Emily Dickinson writes, and somehow you get the sense. I never noticed it before, to be honest, when she started writing these Emily Dickinson tinged poems, that actually throughout her long career that Emily Dickinson has been looking over Sharon Olds' shoulder and kind of informing the way she writes. So, as they say on shiny floor shows, run VT.
I thought I would begin by saying that it's an honor and a privilege to be here with this group of poets. I thought I would read the first poem in Balladz and later the middle and the last one. Quarantine morning. Climbing the stairs slowly on my palms and soles, bent forward far, I see my shins closer than usual, their indigo and violet fireworks, their royal blue wormholes. How much difference is there anymore between me and a cadaver? I know I won't come after I'm dead, though it does seem a little strange to me, and strange that what we learned in 7th grade health is not a structural part of each of us like heartbeat and breath, though sometimes people die of a heart attack in bed. I think my mother's father did with his mistress. Then they said to his wife he had fallen down the cellar stairs that weren't there. I told my son that in his late 40s when he said I never told him anything about my family. And he said, "What did they do then, throw him down the cellar stairs?" This morning, in a dream, his father came into a restaurant. I was waiting on the banquette, and I saw him at a distance, taller than everyone, and with that light in the air around his face I had seen sometimes when I'd arrived late to meet him. It was not his whiteness. I had seen it around my boyfriend's face in high school. With Joey, I thought it was genius, inspiration almost like possession, and I think it was. With my ex, I thought it was goodness, but I think it was sexual liking, and the illusion his tolerance for me would be lifelong. I don't remember the last time we made love before I moved into the living room when I understood he was really going to leave me. I didn't know it was the last time, but it was like all the other times, complete and wrenching, though I think I said after the series of orgasms, "One more," and did he kiss me, or smile, or grunt, and I came again, although I was dead. This book has ballads in it in honor of Emily Dickinson, and I have come to feel that her ballads are a little bit bebop. Amherst Ballad 10. When I came to Emily's house late, I remembered the feel of my rough, porous presence in my life, my spirit accidental, chancy-ish. In my mother's garden, I danced with cabbage, roses, and peonies, hollyhock, and snapdragons hid fairies, like the sweet agony of the wings between a girl's legs. Though I did not think flight would be granted to me, or eggs, or milk, or the knot of a pen and ink rosette one could make like a silk coat's frog, then its panels undo, and slip off satin covering, and be one's soul. Komodo. When I saw on the floor, back in the unlighted pantry, the forgotten trap with a scribble of small mammal under it, maybe smallest mammal, bumblebee bat, pocket monkey, pygmy jerboa, Etruscan shrew, hog-nosed bat. I said to myself, I'll empty it tomorrow. Open the plastic jaws and drop the little steaks and chops with limbs onto a piece of tinfoil on the carriage stone. The next day, the day after, by the time I carried it outside, my tremor wiggled it as if it were struggling, and the mouse was caught in 2 traps, like a Valentine heart. So I lowered it into a bucket and put it on the porch step, and it rained more, so I opened the traps and dropped the carousel of worms in the woods, the biggest larva the length of the mouseling's head. In quarantine, isolation, I'd had a thought of you, my darling, and backed up from the thought. If our corpses attracted necromancers of comparable size to the mouses, my love would have a Komodo dragon in his grave with him. Oh, my darling, forgive me. Are you a skeleton yet? 28 weeks, someone said, when it's above freezing. When you died, you arrived at the feast table and your throne, and after the banquet, we went to your 4-poster bed, each post a tree, oak, beech, hemlock, pine, and have been resting together at the end of the festival. What's strange to me this morning is that I think you still love me, even though I've written this. Love is the love of who we are. It is a form of knowing.